The Tale of Forbidden Love. The tobacco plant. Long ago, in a small village surrounded by green hills and deep forests, there were two lovers, siblings who were bound by more than just blood. Their love was deep, pure, and undeniable. From childhood they shared everything: dreams, fears, and hopes for the future. No one could understand their bond, a bond that went beyond mere family ties. But their love was forbidden. In their society, such feelings between siblings were considered unnatural. The very thought of such a connection was seen as disgraceful and sinful. They knew their love was wrong in the eyes of others, but it was impossible to separate their hearts. It wasn't just affection. It was a deep, soul-shattering connection that they couldn't escape. They met in secret, away from the prying eyes of the village. In the woods by the river, they shared stolen moments of joy, a love that felt more real than anything else in the world. But as time went on, their secret became harder to keep. The day finally came when their families found out. Shocked and furious, their parents confronted them. "You cannot be together," their father cried, heartbroken. "This is wrong. It's a disgrace to our family and our village. You are tearing apart everything we've built." The lovers tried to explain. Their love wasn't just a fleeting attraction. It was something deep, something that had been part of them for as long as they could remember. But their words fell on deaf ears. They all insisted that they must end their relationship. The lovers, desperate and unwilling to separate, could not bear the thought of living without each other. Their bond was too strong. But unable to tolerate the shame, the father, in his rage and confusion, made a tragic decision. He killed them both and buried them side by side. The days passed, but the father's heart was heavy with guilt. He could not shake the memory of his children. One day, as he walked past their grave, something strange caught his eye. From the earth, a plant was growing, its green leaves shining in the sunlight. Curiosity led him to pluck a few leaves and bring them home, though he thought little of it at the time. Days went by, and the father began to notice something odd. The leaves dried up but remained moist, and they had a strange aroma. One day, unable to resist, he placed a leaf between his teeth. The taste was unlike anything he had experienced: earthy, sweet, almost soothing. He chewed on it, feeling a strange satisfaction. Soon he found himself craving more. The leaves, now dried, seemed to call to him, and he couldn't stop. His addiction to them grew stronger. But one night, the father had a vivid dream. In the dream, the spirits of his children appeared before him. They were calm, no anger in their eyes, only a quiet sorrow. "Father," they said softly, "now you understand. Now you know how it feels to be addicted. You couldn't understand our love when we were alive, but now, through this plant, we offer you our gift. You have become addicted to what we once were. Our bond, our love. We hope this will help you understand us." The father woke with a start, his heart pounding. He sat in his bed, shaken. The weight of his children's words hung in the air, and for the first time he understood. He had taken their lives to preserve the honor of his family, but in the end, it was their love that he could never escape. The plant, the tobacco plant, was their way of teaching him. The addiction he now faced was a reflection of the love he had torn apart. He realized that love, when deep and true, could not be severed by death, shame, or even time. This is the story of forbidden love, a love so powerful that not even death could separate it. It reminds us that some connections are too strong to be broken, And that addiction, whether to love or to something else, can consume us in ways we may never expect. So, dear listeners, remember the tale of the forbidden love. A love that transcends everything, even the impossible. It serves as a warning and a reminder. Sometimes what we cannot understand in life may become clear to us in the most unexpected ways. Please share this story and keep the lessons of love and life alive.